dream is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down. Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real. What's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns?
Kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian with all the energy, Sue Solo.
Hating on the low. You know what I'm saying? People be hating on the low ski. Not Susan Burns. I'm talking about people just be hating on the weekends.
Oh my God.
How was your weekend, by the way, beautiful people?
Part-time haters, that's what you call them?
Part-time haters, like part-time employees?
Weekend haters.
Haters.
My weekend was excellent. Got after the baggy. DJ, no hosting.
AKA 3 shows a day.
Yeah, I'm triple booked on Saturdays now, just letting y'all know.
Triple
Yes,
book.
brother.
Nice.
Every Saturday.
Book blessed and blessed. What is it? Book blessed and what does it be?
Booked and busy.
Book blessed and busy. 3 B's.
Oh,
Blessed
I never
and
heard
busy,
it.
yes.
That's good.
He said it.
Booked, blessed,
That's
and
his
busy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Vivica Fox said it too when I was at Trump.
Yeah, that was it for me though. A lot of turn up. Chilling out, yeah.
All right.
I missed you at Compound. I wanted you to close.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, you gotta talk to AG about that.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, you was in the front. Where was you at?
I was in the main room.
Oh, before I got there.
I got off. I literally got. You were there when I was still DJing.
I got there like coming to hear you. That's why I came early.
Oh, damn,
'Cause I was
yeah.
supposed to come at 2
I
o'clock.
had them rocking too.
Damn it.
I had them rocking.
Yeah.
Susan, how was your weekend, love? I saw you.
I had a great weekend.
Oh, Lord, is HD in town? What happened? I didn't miss it.
What? I had a fabulous weekend. Thank you very much for asking. Something really cool that happened. I think I made the Habesha community proud because I got Black Youngster to go.
Oh, she did.
I saw that. I saw that.
I do have the video. Try it. Let's see.
I did it, but my voice deep.
That's all right. It's all right. We're fucking with it. Okay, little horse.
Is he Habesha?
He is not Habesha. He's straight up from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely from Memphis. But it was so funny because I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm from Ethiopia. And I was like, so say this, Ethiopian. He looked at me so sincerely and was like, that's one word I never knew how to say.
He did it though.
Wait, so he heard it before?
He had heard the word, yes, he had heard Ethiopia before, but he just didn't know how to say it. So it's
Ethiopia.
He didn't know how to say
No, he did not. He did not know how to say Ethiopia. So he tried saying it for a little while, and it was the best thing ever because he was really trying. Yes, he was really trying. It was hilarious. It was so funny. So then I ended up getting him to say, and he tried for like a solid 5 minutes. He wanted to make sure he got it right. So.
Well, at least he put in the effort. That's cool.
Absolutely.
He did, and it was so fun. So I'm gonna make that a thing now. Everybody needs to try to say it.
I want him to act or something. I need him to act.
I think he totally could. I think he'd be dope on a podcast, to be honest. Maybe like a monthly situation where he does like a recap of stuff.
He's a character.
He's a vibrant, animated character.
Offline, off air, he's like cool as shit though.
He was super dope.
Collective. But
Very normal.
I love his personality.
Yeah,
Funny as
he's
shit.
very normal.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we all celebrated the 15-year anniversary of
15 years
Compound.
birthday of Compound.
Which was so dope for me because I spent 11 years working for the company, so it was really nostalgic for me to be in that room. It was crazy.
We miss you, DJ Ace. You was the only one
definitely missed you, DJ Ace. I wanted it to be a whole infamous Ace, and then of course Sprinkle Ferrari Simmons in that thing, in the DJ booth or whatever. Baby, you was there, and I kind of like fanned out. Like when I saw him walk by, I was like, "Oh my God, it's DJ Baby You!" Y'all don't understand. Like he was the best DJ urban nightclubs had seen in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Like
We used to
the
do those
best.
broadcasts, and I swear to God, the music he played,
I'll never forget.
You think a million people was in the club.
You would make sure to turn your radio on for the traffic jam. You had to hear Baby You on the traffic jam. It was like a real thing. So that was awesome. And then Sunday, the Loft Brunch at Brooklyn is going up really well.
No more Get Brunch on Saturday.
No more Get Brunch. No more The Brunch Saturday. It's Sundays at Brooklyn Kitchen and Lounge. It is amazing. It's a Caribbean-inspired menu. The mimosas are great. The cocktails are awesome. Caesar actually came through and had some good food. Yep. That was
Caesar
a good time.
got 4 different videographers working now.
Listen, Caesar had to have a team out here this weekend. Caesar got a check. I think Caesar got a check over there.
I'll tell y'all a funny story. So
Yeah,
Caesar
I'm trying to
this
get
week,
flued
I'm
out,
like, you
Caesar.
good? He like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just waiting on this. I got a couple $5,000 tables. I'm like, oh, you.
Just a couple of them.
Where your camera at though?
Let me see how much money that add up to.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Carry the 3, divide the 4. Yeah, you made some money this weekend, Caesar.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he was late again today.
Yes.
My weekend was amazing, y'all. I got to celebrate with my family at the world famous compound.
Hey,
I like to,
Alex, I need a medium. You gave me a large.
Oh yeah, I didn't get my T-shirt.
on, man.
I got to design a T-shirt next time too, Alex. It was all right. I had a very, very good time seeing everybody. And I when I say everybody, I'm talking about everybody who's been coming over the last 15 years.
Some people, because I saw some people in there that
a lot of regulars
I haven't seen in years. Though. I used to come when I was,
I saw some old working girls that hadn't come out in a long time.
They all came.
Caesar know what I'm talking about. You see how Caesar just gave me that look?
Ashley was the only one that worked.
It was some working girls. They came back.
Wait, working like selling pussy?
Yes. Yes. Y'all looked absolutely beautiful. I'm glad to see. I'm so glad to see how you all have grown. Y'all look amazing.
So they don't sell no more.
I don't know, but they don't sell in the world famous compound.
Women of the night.
Women of the night. You know what I'm saying? They have progressed. Lace fronts was popping. They making some money. Everybody came back out.
Go ahead, KB.
Yeah, it was a beautiful night. It was so nostalgic. Like literally, all the old working girls came out. All the guys that used to have money that don't have money no more came out.
Ooh.
Like it was really awesome.
Wow, she just putting everybody on blast.
It was nice.
You know what though? I will say this: it's definitely a different era from when it started. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a different era from when it started. Big shout out to everyone, if you're broke or not, that came out to support. Damn, Sue. The girls that were hoeing and aren't hoeing anymore.
I didn't say that. I said working girls. I said the working ladies. Everybody got to work.
And other than that, the celebrities that showed, I want to shout out 50 Cent. I'm glad no one owed him any money. I'm glad Alex paid in full before he came into the club.
50 Cent had a lot of fun.
In the motherfucker.
He had a lot of fun. He did.
Okay.
He did.
So 50 was on the mic all night. He wanted to keep the mic. Like he wanted to keep the entire, like the whole night.
He didn't want to give it up?
He didn't want to give up the mic. He just had the best energy. He was taking pictures of everybody. He was popping that champagne. I don't even know what the champagne is called, but it was some rosé he had and he was giving it to everybody. I do want to say to Chris Brown, however, Chris, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know what the problem was. You came in the club and you left. Like came in the club, it was a skirmish because I guess his security was pushing and doing all types of stuff. God. And it's like, this is the world famous compound. Everything gonna be all right. Just get him to the booth and then we get whoever and whatever needs to happen.
He had just performed that night, didn't he?
Yeah, at the concert.
So maybe something happened.
Big shout out to the Tycoon Music Festival. That's why all those artists were in town.
So you saying he came in for a second, then left?
He literally came in for a second and then like literally stood on the couch, looked around for a second, and then was out.
Wow. What time did you get there?
It had to have been 2:15.
Yeah, it was late. A lot of people definitely were asking where he was.
Yeah, and I like literally, I'm trying to make the movie, and so like and big shout out to Fabulous, big shout out to Trey Songz, big shout out to Dave East, big shout out to Casanova, Drea Michelle. I mean, everybody was there, and they stayed until the lights came on. But Chris, and it just for me, it kind of like Jermaine Dupri, big shout out to Jermaine Dupri. Nelly came through, and by the way, the 15 years of Compound is not over. Alex is doing 15 events. We will have every act we've ever had, from Jeezy to Drake to Rick Ross. The whole thing will be coming back full circle over the next couple of months, so be sure to look out for that. But other than that, it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case you missed it.
Just in case.
Rest in peace to Bushwick Bill. No, it's gone bye-bye. Yeah, he died. He died. It was reports over the weekend that he had died and he hadn't, but now he is officially passed away.
That is a lot.
From cancer at the age of 52.
Man. So young.
Yeah, the Ghetto
That is
Boys.
young.
One of my Mind Playing Tricks on Me. One of my favorite songs of all time. Rest in power, Bushwick Bill. June is LGBTQ month. And y'all remember last week when we talked about the administration, Trump administration wanted to basically, be responsible for getting rid of, let me say it correctly, he wanted to decriminalize, a global campaign to decriminalize homosexuality. But his administration just this weekend denied requests from embassies in Israel, Germany, Britain, Brazil, and Latvia to fly rainbow flags during LGBTQ month.
Yeah, this guy's a character, man. And he just wants to stay in office. So I think anything that's going to make him look... Right now, he's running. He's running again for 2020. So he's going to say stuff that looks really good, but his actions don't back it up at all.
Yeah, I don't even understand how he's... I don't understand. He wanted to go to do this whole tariff thing with Mexico, was about to put us into a recession, which we still might go to in 2020, by the way, everybody who's spinning out here like you got it. But then he goes and does these things and just contradicts himself all the way. And Republicans are pushing back now. It's not just the liberals and the Democrats. Republicans are like, oh, wait.
Right.
You're tripping. Speaking of tripping, Wendy Williams is out here in these streets living her best life. She's been on the West Coast.
The hell is she doing?
She out here with a man's hand in a couple pictures, man. We done synced it. Cool. It's on Ball Alert. Check out some man's hand.
Hold on, wait, what?
In the situation.
I was getting on you last time.
But why is she tripping though? Wait.
I'm not saying she tripping.
That was a hell of a transition.
Sometimes you can trip.
That was a hell of a transition.
Trip it.
You can trip into something.
See the best in it, Rory. See the best in it. She out there with Black China living her best life. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought that was tiny.
Yeah, hands all. No, you didn't.
I didn't go into it.
Was that a body?
I didn't go into
body
it.
Blow?
No, I can't even see nothing. I didn't go into it. But at a quick glance, I thought it was tiny.
Okay.
But now that I'm going into it and I'm looking at the photo, I can see that it is not.
Go on, Auntie.
Go on, Auntie.
Go ahead. You better live your best life.
Ball Alert, she said he could be my child. Basically, is what it said.
I can tell he got on a whole sneaker at the pool.
He got on a whole sneaker by some water.
Like you see it.
It's all bad. The type of guy she likes.
He's definitely
Boston Red Sox legend David Ortiz shot in the Dominican Republic.
He's a stable condition.
Yeah, he's good. He got shot in the back.
That is so scary.
It went through his stomach and hit somebody in the leg.
So he was not a target.
He got shot through the body? Like it went through?
It went through his back and then through his stomach and then it hit somebody in the leg.
Ain't hit no organs, no nothing down? Like
They're repairing some organs. I was reading on ESPN this morning. I was listening to it.
For a bullet to go through, and please tell me if I'm wrong, does that mean that it... Like, doesn't a bullet shatter?
It hits when it. Well, shotgun. The Mossberg pumps, like the shotguns. Those are the ones. They have hollow point bullets for all guns.
Okay.
Shotgun shells are the ones that normally disperse like that. Yeah. But the 9mm and the more smaller guns shoot.
So that can go straight through whatever it is that it hit, and it's still powerful enough to hit somebody or something else.
Yeah, and tear everything up in between. So that's why I'm like, damn.
Does it leave anything behind? It doesn't leave anything in you.
I wouldn't. No,
it just tears it up.
Hot, scorching fucking pain.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Damn. So he wasn't a target? You think it was random?
I don't know.
Like he just got randomly spotted out?
The person who shot him, he ran off, but some people that around the street beat him up, and then they beat him up really bad.
Oh, they caught the shooter and beat him?
They caught the shooter, beat him up. People in the street caught the shooter, beat him up real bad. He was in the hospital, and then they took him straight to jail after he recovered a little bit from the injuries.
Oh.
Wow. I was watching ESPN.
Well, thank God he's okay.
Caught the shooter.
Dope. I'm glad they whooped his ass. Speaking of whooping ass, he's dead now, but the detective in Central Park, the Central Park 5 case, is finally dead. The detective that did all that bullshit. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he didn't make it to heaven. How about that, motherfucker?
How did he die? Did we know?
I don't know.
Oh, it don't matter. It's okay.
I mean, he died of cancer. I mean, cancer's taking everybody out, by the way, but that's everybody. Gut health is very important. I want to say that. Gut health, probiotic, if you eat bad, drink a lot of water, because it starts in your stomach, and that's where all the shit comes
It's just
from.
so crazy, though, because it's like everything... You just see all these warnings all the time. This has cancer-causing elements, or like everything.
Everything has cancer.
Even one of those vegan patties, I forget what it is. Is it the Impossible?
That's what Slowly Vegan uses.
That I think that's what I read.
The Impossible Burger?
What about it?
It's either that one or Beyond. It's one of those
products. That's damn near.
Let me find out which one it is.
What doesn't cause cancer?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so
but you got
much.
Also microwaves. If you microwave your
which
food.
I don't use anymore.
Shit.
Basically, that's
I'm
basically
serious.
what's going
Bushwick
on.
Bill died of cancer. The detective died of cancer.
Being around people who smoke and you don't smoke, you can still catch cancer from that. So I mean,
Just
they got a cure for it. They got a cure for it.
That detox is.
They got a cure for HIV and AIDS too.
Definitely. Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, one time for Rihanna in that leopard print bodysuit in the interview. Yes, come on, don't stop hating on. Hello,
Child,
interview magazine spread. She looked like a goddess. I'm married with children, so that's as far as I'm gonna go with it. But what y'all think about the interview magazine spread?
Anything she does, she represents my home island. I'm with it.
And they said she got more bread than Beyonce.
Yes, she does. 600 mil.
I'm just saying.
That is just
Beyonce
insane.
got 400 mil. She got 600 mil.
That is
Isn't her boyfriend a billionaire
insane.
too?
Yes.
Yeah.
But hey, Beyonce's husband is a billionaire too.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Billions versus old billions.
Yo, I will say this though, Rihanna, the guy has, like, to me, not perfected her. I mean, she's already amazing. I'm saying, but the guy, the billionaire, and his whatever he got, like, stop tripping, you're too sexual, whatever that is, I think got her in a whole nother lane.
It's that mindset,
Do y'all agree?
though, you know?
Do y'all
think
agree?
so, too.
I don't know. Is it me? Because I think before the billionaire, she was out there. Like, she was Travis Scott. She was doing her thing. She was a little promiscuous. And now, I just think, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he has influence of her positively. I think he did influence her positively. I mean, I don't necessarily know about the specifics of.
Yeah, like the timing of
But she's
when.
still out here doing her thing.
But I know
being
her mind frame.
Yeah, but I don't know about
changed,
doing her. Like, yeah, she is. Yeah,
She's
you're right.
being her authentic self. Like when she gained weight, she's just like, I'm gonna gain weight because I want to. It's not because I'm pregnant or anything. Because I want to eat.
Yeah.
And I think she's living her best life still.
I think she's just growing. Like it's not like she grew in like a small job. Like she literally grew up around the world, like working with people
Famous.
who are very wealthy, people who are business people, and so she was able to take that in. I don't know when she met her boyfriend or like when that influence came into place, but I think whether he was there or not, like she was definitely moving this way.
Because there were some public things about him saying like, nah, I don't want you doing that, or I don't want you out there so promiscuous. There was some things. I know we reported on Ball Alert about it. But anyway, I'm glad to see her $600 million in and leading the way
we over here
for all these superheroes
music
out here. Ladies and gentlemen, Khaled versus Tyler the Great. I want to have a conversation.
How did that come about, though?
I want to have a conversation. I think Khaled didn't go number one. Is why the conversation started, and Tyler the Creator. I said Tyler the Great. Tyler the Creator with Igor went number one, and basically Khaled was like, "This is some mystery shit. Like I don't even who listens to it, right?" So what I did, like I always do, I go to my children. I said, Kyle Burns, 15 years old. I was like, "Who you think got a better album, Khaled or Tyler the Creator?" He said Tyler the Creator. I was like, "Word." Yeah. I was like, "What you mean?" So it led me to go listen to the album, and when I heard it, I was like, oh shit, like this sounds like Nerd, like early Nerd, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening, I'm going all the way through the album. And not that I will say he has hit songs in my opinion, but it's a vibe.
It is, and it's a different time now too. Like Khaled, he caters to not only new hip hop, he caters to older hip hop too. Like he
supports, grew up in.
Yeah, he supports legends like Nas, you know what I'm saying, and Jay-Z and stuff like that. So he's gonna bring that element always, But Tyler the Creator, he kind of speaks more to this generation now. And this generation
Z.
Yeah, this type of music now
he's
is
30-something
different.
too, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's what?
I'm saying he's 30-something.
I think he's 20-ish, late 20-ish.
Okay, well, look, you're a producer. This is where I want to go with. You're a producer. You all are music people. I want to know this. So if I'm listening to the album, right, Khaled has way better songs. I'm talking about songs, and I'm listening to it. I'm in my like I mean, you play, you stay, whatever the shit, right?
Yeah.
But then like you listen to Igor, and it's like it's a vibe. You in there like, oh shit, oh hard beats. Okay, I get it, but I'm not singing along, or I'm not rapping along. Does that even matter? Clearly,
He's 28 years old.
I think it's a required taste. Like I said, he speaks to he speaks to the now generation. Just like a lot of the older cats don't feel comfortable wearing super skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler will.
He said Tyler will.
Fitting.
Or wigs, you know what I'm saying, with
that have
shades.
stretch in the crotch.
Listen.
It's just about what's more relatable to you. Like, so, you may relate more to DJ Khaled because of the other artists that he's working with and the genre that he's doing. But like y'all said, Tyler is totally for this generation of consumers now.
Right. Musicality, though. I'm just saying, like from a music producer.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
What you're going off of is you're going off Prestige. Because Khaled has some hardcore people. He got a song with Ross and Jeezy on one song.
Yeah.
He got a song with Meek Mill, Baby, Lil Baby,
J Balvin.
But you know, you got
Jeremiah.
Tyler.
Oh, you got
he streams
Jeremiah?
high.
Yeah, they on a different.
That's number one. Then he's got Generation Z, which is from age 8 to like 23, I think. He got that whole crowd right there.
Like XXX crowd.
And you know when you're that age, what do you do to songs? You listen to it over and over and over. We got shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that album one time, and I might listen to it later on this week because I got shit to do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Them kids don't got no bills, don't got shit to do. They playing that shit over and over. That's why it's number one.
And it's
that, but then you have people that are making money off that too.
And it's different conversations in the high schools and the middle schools when they hear a record. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh man, did you hear this? Or you know, it's different influences
And
versus.
Last thing, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Khaled is kind of like, you know, he has a kid. That's like my dad. Tyler is younger.
But that's why I say they speak to two different types of hip hop.
Speaking differently. The lingo is different. The language is different.
But I like the Tyler the Creator album. You know what I'm saying? He
I like it
very
too.
many features.
I like it too.
Khaled,
but I like Nerd.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But when you have Khaled, you know you're gonna get all the features. You're gonna get
DJ Khaled. The kids sometimes motherfuckers don't want to hear that.
No, but that's the worst part of his contribution in the sense of that, right? In the sense of I want to hear songs and I don't want to hear you saying. But I will say this: if you look at like the feat it is, the accomplishment it is to have all of those artists to put that together, to bring in the big deal. And we're talking about number one in far as and I can understand why Kai's mad, because it's like you take the time, you go through this process, this immaculate process of creating this product, right? But then with Tyler, it's like, all right, well, he's a rapper, but he's singing on the so why are we not giving him the same credit and putting him in? Because if you listen to the production, it sounds like Pharrell did the whole album. Like the shit is crazy.
It does sound really good. What I heard sounds good.
The live instrumentation on that is dope.
It's like, crazy. Like if you went to see that live, you could get your whole musical fix. Yeah. So I mean, but let's go around the table.
Well, everyone's not as open as you know, to at least just like listen to it. I think people who have already decided that they don't like the new rappers or the new kind of music, they're automatically putting you in a box. But this man really has some good stuff.
No, he does. So who would you pick between the two albums, Tyler or?
I'll go with Tyler because I just kind of feel like the Khaled situation isn't something we hadn't heard before.
That's what I said.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going with Khaled, but you know, that's my opinion. Right. For a younger generation, they're going to go with Tyler because Tyler is the vibe. That's what they want to hear.
What you going?
You can work with
that
more.
I like both. They bring something different, and you know, when I'm in a mood to listen to Khaled, you know, I know what I'm gonna get.
What you got to pick?
Yeah, who you gonna pick?
Tyler. I like Tyler because it's, you know, I like the instrumentation. I like the creativity. Not to say that Khaled isn't creative, but you know, I don't know. I don't want to pick. I pick both.
You've heard Khaled before.
Both.
It's not this. It's not.
It ain't nothing new. Khaled.
I appreciate both contributions, but I do like Khaled's production and the way he put the songs together.
You know, when you have Khaled, you're gonna have Justin Bieber, you're gonna have Chris Brown,
you're gonna have all the hottest artists.
Justin Bieber and hip hop
but
element.
the shit is hot. The way
it's hot.
The way he took the Outkast sample and SZA, like it's fucking.
Yeah, that's dope.
But it's hot, but. You know, sometimes you may go for one song and then you be like, nah, I don't like that one.
That ain't it, yeah.
You know, Tyler shit is a run through.
Total run through.
You can play it from start to finish and catch a vibe. If that's your vibe, that's not my vibe.
Yeah, but I'm about to say some of this shit though, like some of the.
I just like creative, like not to say that Khaled's stuff isn't creative, but it's like the same old type of song to me.
But wait, what's not creative about You Say though?
No,
you put J Balvin on.
But I'm saying I love what he did, but I'm just saying. To me, when I hear Khaled, I hear the same type of record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus me, I like to listen to an album from start to finish. Not to say that I can't do that with Khaled, but like I listen to the Damn album by Kendrick Lamar from start to finish. You know.
What were you about to say that's creative about what he put on
start to finish?
J Balvin on You Say he has me, Lil Baby,
You Say
Jeremiah. That joint is a hit.
Yeah. And I mean, although like putting those people together is creative, I think we're still talking about like the music.
And it's like a formula. I don't like to follow the same formula.
I love it. I love Tyler's creativity. I do. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And even with the album cover, he looks like the male Grace Jones with the box joint.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's different. It's fun. But I will say this to close it out though. I think that like we do have to give artists really the listen test. I think a lot of people just say, yo, Khaled got X, Y, and Z. He's better. No, you got to listen to Tyler's shit to even have an opinion.
Yeah,
give the new generation a chance. Give it a chance.
Absolutely.
It's really good music.
Both of y'all said, the musicality, like if you were to think about that, it's up there.
It's up there.
With the
it's just like Tiana Taylor's album. I can listen to start to finish, but it brings something different. Like, you know how certain records cut out, you know what I'm saying? Kanye coming out of nowhere, no fade outs.
Yep.
And then, you know, the next
all those little details.
Yeah, just a small little intricate detail.
It almost sounds like you were in the studio with them. Yeah. Like it would make you think you were there.
Right.
One time for Generation Z, and now it's time for Baller Mail.
Message. Lord.
We didn't get any warnings on this one today. This must be good.
He in his bag with the Baller Mail.
They be coming straight to me too. They be like, please, Ferrari, this is anonymous. And then they'll send it to me like, please don't judge me, and put the little emoji, put that emoji on the screen right there. Here we go.
Make sure you send it after the show.
Oh, man. Before my daughter's father was arrested, we were together. However, we were not on good terms and on the verge of breaking up. Once he was sentenced, he had a minimum of 3.5 years in prison. I vowed to hold him down.
I know what's going to happen.
After about 2 years, I met a man who was almost the same person as him.
Oh, God.
Literally, their birthdays are a day apart.
What?
I basically fell in love with him, but I still love my daughter's father. Now that we are in the last 6 months before he comes home, I haven't cut it off with the other guy, and he wants to be exclusive and get married. I'm torn because I feel like I love them both. However, I am not married to my baby daddy who's in jail, and he has left me more than once throughout our relationship.
In jail?
And one of the biggest problems with the other guy. Wait, here we go.
Who he leave her for?
I'm not done. Listen to this part.
Another inmate?
One of the biggest problems with the other guy is he has 4 kids. The guy has made it clear it wouldn't burden me, that he will always be there when they are. Should I stay with my baby daddy and see how it goes, or try it with the new guy? I'm confused. Kenny, Sue, Rari, what should I do?
I'm confused too.
So is the dude on the way home? Is the guy?
He's coming home in 6 months.
Okay, and the dude that reminds her of him
got 4 kids.
Got 4 kids. Okay.
Listen, you just got to do what's in your heart, ma'am, because this sounds really complicated.
That's not a good answer, Sue. That is not a good answer.
Let her finish.
At the end of the day,
it's in your heart.
At the end of the day, it's really the only answer, because she gonna do what she want to do at the end of the day. So listen,
she doing it now. Hey, listen.
That's all the advice I got. Look, if you are really in love with your baby daddy, and you think you want to see what happens, then you just gonna have to see what happens.
I got it.
If you want to stay with the man with 4 children, then you're gonna do that. So I really don't know. You win, man. You win.
All right, listen. Break up with both their ass. Do not have homeboy. Hey, homeboy coming out of jail in 6 months. Yep. He gonna be ready to get it in. That's the first thing he gonna want is some cootie cat. Okay, and you already giving that thing to somebody else. I'm just letting you know, because you gonna be feeling kind of awkward.
Oh God!
And you in love with somebody else. Now, if you tell him that you in love with somebody else, I don't know. He may do some shit to take his ass back to jail. To you, because he mad.
She might not be in love with him though. It might just be that he reminds her of her man that's in jail.
If she tells the man that comes out of jail that she's in love with somebody else, or like because motherfuckers be wanting to hear the truth sometimes. Well, why you don't want to be with me anymore? I met somebody else. Who? Hell. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole situation that, you know what I'm saying? And then Buddy got 4 kids. I mean, does he take care of his kids? Like, how's the...
There's a lot of stuff we don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That's 4 of them that ain't yours now, baby.
Lord.
4 ain't yours. Okay? How old are they? Are they teenagers? Because if they teenagers, you got 0 control.
Yeah. I like where you're going with that.
And how many baby mamas does he have?
Hello? There's a whole lot. I was trying to add all this shit up.
We got some type of control going on. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pressure for wifey back there in the back, okay? Now listen. Does he have pressure? And what type of pressure is it?
Yeah. Oh, you killing that. You are hello?
He preaching over here.
Trying to do all that.
But he's talking about from experience.
Totally. I respect it.
I got a cousin doing 40 years in jail, right?
Shitting me.
Yeah. Hey, Florida, man.
What type of family this nigga got? Gay cousins that bully people on the internet.
Grand Theft Auto attempted murder, man. Listen.
Jesus.
It's them laws in Florida.
Left him all that. You know what I'm saying? Now he got a girl on the outside, and he is waiting patiently. He get out in 2 years. He waiting patiently.
After doing, how long did he do?
He did 30, I think. I don't know. He getting out.
Damn.
He getting out 2 years.
Nice.
I was a
getting out.
kid. I was a kid when he went in. I just remember little bits and pieces of him when I was a kid. Anyway, man, listen.
Damn.
Tag me in just so I can.
I'm about to tag you in now. When he get out, what if she with somebody else? Man, that whole mind frame when you get out of jail. I've never been to jail, but you know, he may lose his mind, and then you know.
Yeah, I like what both of y'all said, to be honest. I mean, if feelings and emotions have to be involved when making a decision. Because,
that's it.
But I will say this, you know, Rari hit it on the head because you think, you know what I'm saying, something is super great and all that until you got to deal with everything that comes with the person. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you have less issues, and it seems that you have less issues to do coming home, I don't know. Like, I agree with Rari, like,
he might be a whole new person, though.
He might be a whole new person that
in a good way, in a bad way.
Needs, you know. I just, I don't know. How old is their daughter?
I just want to know who he left her for the several times he was in jail.
This probably was before he went to jail.
No, that's before jail.
Oh, okay. I was like, how did he leave you in jail?
That's absolutely go with the nigga with 4 kids.
Yeah, it doesn't say how old their daughter is, but they do have one child together. But see, don't forget the other guy that she's cheating on him with. He wants to be exclusive and get married. He wants to marry her.
No, I get it. I just don't. Again, it's the baggage that comes with it, and you have to be like Rari said. Like, you can't bring things into a situation just because you're emotionally there. You know what I'm saying? And if he's reminding you of the guy in jail, that means your feelings ain't left over from the guy in jail. In my opinion.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, maybe she's just into that because he reminds her of the man that she has unfinished business with.
Give your family a chance is what I would say.
I agree.
In jail that you was messing with somebody else?
Nah, but bottom line is she did it, so you can't take it back. My thing is give your family a chance, though. You got needs. If somebody locked away for a long time, is you can't.
They're definitely getting their needs taken care of in jail some kind of way.
Those ain't gonna do it for so long. So my point is,
goddamn, Sue.
If you want your family, do it for your family. I think you should try that before you jump all the way into it with the other thing.
What? What did I say?
Oh man, nothing. Go ahead.
I said facts. You said dildo's not gonna work forever. I said facts.
Yeah,
he said.
I'm with you.
He's like, oh
no. He said he's definitely getting his needs met in jail.
He is getting his needs met in jail.
And now it's time for comment creep. What the fuck is talking about? Jesus Christ! What is going on? Oh, Sue said
that.
I did not say that. Caesar said it.
She said, "Who do they run to? Who is he running to in jail?" I'm like, no, that's not what he's saying. She was talking about before he went to jail.
He's definitely getting his needs met while he's in jail.
I be watching all the little Netflix stuff. They be doing stuff in jail.
You know what? Let's go.
They be doing.
Let's go.
And now it's time for comment creeping again.
Yup.
Playing from his full time. Creep.
The POs be all in the closet with them and stuff. Look, you cannot come for the game, okay? His clapbacks are infamous, okay?
What's going on with this boy?
Los Angeles Confidential posted this really cute photo of himself as a youngin' and said, man, little game used to have girls from 2 schools away fighting each other over him. Big game got him fighting 2 countries away. That's what he said. He's super attractive, so maybe that's true. Okay. So _Shamar Mitchell says, delete. This is a man that commented on his post and told him to delete it. So, he responds and says the nigga in the plastic puffy coat and gas station glasses with the car wash towel in the background. You cannot come for the game. He would literally go to your page and spot the dumbest thing, and just hang on to it. So now you're just gonna be, you just got clowned by the game.
We'd have been clowning people. We was a little area in my school. We just crack on people all day, on people all day. He was that person. I could tell by the way he
just all day. He don't stop.
You know what? I will say this: Game is one of the only surviving members of the 50 Cent list of I'm gonna get you sucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like,
I don't even remember what their whole thing was.
They was big beef.
Why?
The initial thing. I forgot.
Remember when he kept telling him
what was the
that
survive.
he wrote the God was gonna stop him.
No.
Was
that it?
MVP.
That was the initial thing.
I'm the rap's MVP. And that song Hater to Love It.
Hater to Love It.
He kept on saying that. 50 said that he wrote that, and Game kept getting mad.
He was supposed to give it to somebody else.
Like he wrote it.
50 Cent said he wrote that for somebody else, and he gave it to Game.
And Game was like, "Stop telling people that I wrote that."
But Game, my point, he survived.
He did survive.
The 50 Cent list. So I'm gonna get you sucker.
You notice they don't even acknowledge each other. They kind of just, you stay over there, I stay over there.
Well, they made amends, I believe.
Yeah, I think they made amends.
Yeah,
but I don't think 50's a solid dude. Like, you might want to think about fighting him. Like, you want to figure out
He's
your
shorter
angle.
than I thought.
But I know Game ain't Game is big and
Game,
tall. So
yeah.
that'd be an interesting fight.
Did y'all see the video of the artist who tried to get 50 to listen to
not
his
now.
music?
Yo, did you see that?
Yes.
The dude,
I gotta send that to you.
Okay, I'm glad. I was gonna bring that up in case and I forgot.
Yeah.
So there was a video that put on the screen, Caesar. Basically, the dude was taunting him to listen to his music.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not the one you want to taunt.
That's
So he was
the
about to hit him a
wrong
couple
thing to
times.
do.
But then he got it together. He could see that the dude was
50
taping.
smart.
He's super smart. So he got it together. He had the conversation like, look, you ain't even got your shit together. You talking about music. You want me to look at your Instagram page, so forth and so on. So my point is, that frightens me. Social media in that way, because you just never know the motherfucking clout chasing shit that people will do. Like, he with his girl. I don't even know if the composure I could have kept in that situation. Fuck you. You a fuck nigga or something, whatever he said. You know what I mean? And I was looking like, oh, it's about to be Power Season 6 out this motherfucker.
People are so out of control, though, to feel obligated, like to feel entitled to walk up to you and try to make you listen to their music. Nobody has to listen to your music at any point in time. Nobody has to, especially if they're out enjoying their personal time.
Yeah.
He clearly didn't think it was going to be no cameras on him because he looked like he was dressed for the damn barbecue. Like, he was trying to enjoy his space. And for you to get mad, nobody has to listen to you, celebrity or not. Then to have a friend recording it, like y'all knew you guys, y'all knew what y'all were doing. Like, you guys were the aggressors. Like, you wanted to ruffle some feathers. You wanted to get a reaction out of him. And you had your fucking camera ready. Like, come on now.
Yeah, they definitely was coming to get
this man literally asked him. 50 said, okay, where am I going to listen to your music? He said, I'm going to show you my Instagram. He was like, Instagram?
No.
Like, bro.
Like, do you hear yourself?
Yeah, right. I totally agree with you, sis. But that's the same thing with the boy and the baby. The boy at the Louis Vuitton store. Stalking, fucking with him.
Look at baby, he a bitch.
Yeah, like.
What? All right, bro. That ain't what you want.
That's that trap.
I can't imagine what y'all deal with, though, like on a regular. Like, the two of y'all, like, I can only imagine. Like, one time we were at this spot and the guy that works there was like, hey, can you I want Ferrari to listen to this. And I just started speaking for him. I was like, hey, I said he's not gonna listen to it right now. He's not gonna come to the studio. And Rari heard it and he was like, nah, it's cool, I'll listen to it. Just because he was being nice. But I can't imagine, like, you might be at the damn grocery store with your family.
No, I mean, this is the gift and the curse about social media. I was just at the grocery store, and this dude comes up on me. I'm literally getting eggs, bro. Like, he's like, yo, I got the Midwest podcast, blah, 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 blah. I need you on the show. I'm like, my nigga, like, that's not even the way you approach a nigga like me or anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be. My thing is this. I tell everybody all the time. There's no secret where I'm at when I'm hosting. There's no secret.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So figure out how to be in the mix some way organically and authentically so that you're around, because when you pitch and you're pitching nothing but you being around me,
you're gonna get nothing.
You're gonna get nothing. Yeah. And I'm not gonna really think about if you did have a talent. I'm glad you said it. If you do have a talent or a skill set that could help me, because it has to serve the person.
It's gotta be beneficial.
You know
mutually beneficial.
I'm not gonna take the second offering. You done fucked up. The first offering, it's a wrap.
And then you're gonna get mad when you come around the second time, and I ain't trying to hear all that because
you wasted my time the first time.
You wasted my time because your pitch wasn't organic and it was very self-serving.
Right.
It had nothing to do that was going to help me. Help me, help you, my G.
Hello.
The fact that people get so offended by it is what's weird to me. Like,
they think we supposed to.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it's sad.
On the head though. Like,
you supposed to do that.
That's the word of the wise. Like, learn how to pitch, y'all.
Learn how to say it again.
Learn how to pitch.
And it's pitches together.
Hey, I'm gonna put that on my. I do my little. I got these little
Ferrari
audio
talk.
things. It's called "Get a Record Deal or Die Trying." It's on my YouTube at Ferrari Simmons. That's gonna be my next episode.
And study the person that you're trying to pitch too. You remember when you said like when you met Andre Harrell, you knew what he liked and you knew how to do it.
Hello.
And you came correctly. You know, and
light skinned girl and Dom Perignon. And the rest is history.
You so stupid.
Right?
And the opportunity opened up for him.
Because if I didn't listen, he loved where I was from. He loved Washington. I'm glad you fucking said that. He loved DC. And he loved light skin, wavy head, whatever. He loved Dom Perignon. He loved, a good. I had it all waiting. That was the entry that got me the job the Monday.
Yep.
Exactly.
I didn't even talk about my skills. He said, "What do you do, nigga?" I said, "I make it happen." He was like, "Oh." Yeah, but my point is like,
interest,
hello, and that's how you get there. And I got something for you.
Before you do that, I had to you to try to get around you. I introduced myself to you the first time. I kind of told you what I did. You kind of was like, all right, cool. So I was like, damn, okay, that ain't work. Let me figure out how to get in his element. And it happened when you actually saw me in the element. I was hosting at Privé. And then you heard me.
Yeah.
So then I introduced myself again. You feel me? I stayed patient until the opportunity presented itself.
Did you remind him that y'all had already met, or you just kept it cool?
But he also had an OG that's my partner. That
yeah. But I just kept it cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to go over. But that's just my personality, though. I'm not an overbearing personality type of person. I'm not gonna go out my way unless it makes sense.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the opportunity presented itself. I tried to make sure my product was as good as it could be at the moment, and then he acknowledged it and acknowledged me.
Facts.
Beautiful story.
And took him on the wing, and the rest will be history. And now it's time for Confucius Said. Listen, hold up. I ain't even had to look at wifey. I ain't even had to look. I knew she was with the, you know what I mean?
She was right on time. Yes.
Big shout to the Aries.
Aries gang.
And first of all, I just love the way that my youngin' is out here communicating and has the whole, you know what I mean? I love y'all. I love love.
We get married, man.
Yes, sir, man. Big shout to love. One time, ladies and gentlemen, for Clarence Avant. If you do not know who the Black Godfather is, there's a Netflix special that'll tell you exactly who it is. I watched it this weekend. And not only did I watch it, I learned so much about myself. And if you are an entrepreneur, it is about taking the advantages of the people before you and applying them to your game. I had a story about a mentor of mine that really doesn't know his value. He created Uptown Records, the soundtrack to my childhood. And I tell him every month I call him like, Dre, you need to tell a story. You gotta tell people this. You gotta talk about the people you put on. But for some reason, I feel that Andre just feels like it wasn't enough. But Dre, it was Uptown. You had Puff, you had Mary J. Blige, you had BT, you had all these things. And what I learned from watching The Black Godfather, and I really want y'all to go watch this, was that it's not about comparing your journey to anybody else's. It's about appreciating your journey and knowing what you did is enough. And not just enough, but it's enough for you, because when you get to comparing, it'll never be enough. Because guess what? Clarence Avant was at a point in our history where blacks couldn't do nothing. So a little bit was a lot of bit. So if you were the guy connecting the dots back then, I mean, Hank Aaron, I'm talking about President Bill Clinton, Obama, all these people in this document talking about this man, but there'll never be another time like it was for Clarence Avant. Just like it'll never be another time like it was for your lifestyle specialist. So you got to do you, and you got to be okay with it. Go forth, Baller Nation. The dream is real.
Baller alert!
The dream is real.